man. 122 pounder, 10-5, man. What the good Philly sports TV, bro.
Here's from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Watching
Goodfellas Sports.
Goodfellas podcast.
Oh no, baby, what you doing, Frank? Frank was out there stanking it up. I thought somebody was cleaning some chitlins and cooking them in the stadium last night. The way Frank performed was just disrespectful. And you see why people have, you see a lot of fans have something what they got something against. Why they got something against Cubans because back, historically, the Cubans that didn't come over here back in the day, especially the guy that looked like Muhammad Ali, they said he was a very exciting fighter. And the ones that kind of defect over here, people they look at them and that's how they see them as fighters. They just been in the amateur circuit so long because they can't turn professional. They could turn professional. I think they would be just as dominant as Puerto Rico historically, even more dominant, maybe more dominant than black fighters, you know what I'm saying? But historically, they would have been super duper dominant, with different styles as you see blacks with different styles, you know what I'm saying? If you go to, if you go like to Europe with the Russians, the upright style, then you go to the UK, I know that's in Europe, but they kind of got around the same style. They offensive, they don't believe in defense. But if you look in America, you get different styles. You got some people that slick. You got people that adopted the upright because they came probably from over Russia. And that's why, it's important to spar over in America, you know what I'm saying, and get those different looks because you get everything. You get righties, you get lefties, you get upright, you get slick, you get bangers, you get brawlers. And that's kind of, you look at black fighters, you can't really just pin one style on American black fighters, you know what I'm saying? Mexicans, they fight, you have some Mexicans that like Marquez, that counter, but historically they fans like the fan-friendly bank style, but the Cubans are, especially these new boxing fans see the Cubans as hit, don't get hit, amateur type of style, roll out, touch, and if, Amir Khan fought like them and touch, and roll out, Amir Khan probably still be undefeated, bro, instead of, getting overcommitting and being, and putting his hand in the cookie jar. If Amir Khan just, 1-2 and got out the way, Amir Khan would be a bad motherfucker, bro. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't even need to really, be even slick, but he get jealous. But Frank Sanchez stunk up the joint versus Christian Hammer. Christian Hammer was a guy that been stopped a few times throughout his career. And Sanchez just you got to match Sanchez. Sanchez is not going to be a fan favorite to get, even if he become world champion. And I don't think that performance yesterday deterred me from him being world champion because he's explosive and he got all the looks to the man. He just need to just really just continue to get the experience. But I really don't, after watching fight Efe Njagbe, and I know Njagbe is kind of stiff. I still don't have no issue. I still can see him being world champion because he know how to fight those taller guys, and he gonna be a problem. Him and Joe Joyce would be a really good fight. Before he went in there and fought Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? He can use those angles, and then he's very explosive the way he should. He gonna get some problems, and he know how to get away from those straight punches. You know what I'm saying? He know how to get away from those big. Like I said before, with Sanchez, you got to match him right, but last night, he just took what Christian Hammer gave him. He went to the body. He threw one shot at a time. He defended well. I don't think he got too much of a mark on him. And I don't know if Christian Hammer always looked like that, you know what I'm saying, for his fights. And I don't know. So he just lost to Huey Fury. So he looked a little bit more, maybe because he got his arms up. But I guess he always looked like that. Romanian, tough. Oh, he fought Luis Ortiz too. I forgot about that. Ortiz has some hair. So I guess it's the way he look. And then you gotta understand, Huey Fury just knocked him out. I don't know if it was a legit or it was fishy, but I didn't see the fight just going on. And I thought Huey Fury should be world champion. I thought he beat Joe Parker for real. Joseph Parker, he beat him. But Yeah, Hugh Fury just knocked him out in 5 rounds, and Frank Sanchez went the distance with him. You know what I'm saying? Then Tony Yoka got a unanimous decision over him. Then Ortiz went the distance with him too. And a 10-rounder. Then Povetkin went the distance with him. Tyson Fury retired him back in 2015 and 8. He got KO'd by Walk. Walk who beat Joe. He fought Jarrell Big Baby Miller, Povetkin, Vladimir Klitschko. He went the distance with him. So Walk is a good fighter. I think he ain't retired yet. So he lost and he got stopped in his professional debut. No telling what was going on there. So I mean, he has a lot of inconsistent performances, but he just fought in October. So, he really didn't get no rest. I ain't saying that, that's the reason why, he looked like that, but, he came back. Yeah, he went right back into camp. Because you think October, November, December, he fought the first. So, yeah, he was active. And Sanchez just took, he didn't take more than he wanted. How about that? He didn't take more than he wanted. Frank Sanchez went out there scoring, and that ain't how you endear yourself to heavyweight boxer fans. Frank Sanchez went out there to score. And he went out there to score. Same thing with Njaba. And think about him is you really gotta hurt him. You really gotta hurt him. That is the key. Them Cubans, man, if you hurt them, then they will start fighting exciting styles. Or you gotta pressure them. That's how you get them cats. You gotta really make them fight. And you really gotta put them in danger. And once you put them in danger, Sanchez gonna move his hands. But he like a robot. If you don't really change, you have to force him to change the program. You know what I'm saying? Once you start bringing heat to their kitchen, then they would change the speed. They would change it up. Then they would change it up. That's just what it is. But Christian Hammer just stood there and he tried. Didn't look like he had a lot of shit on his punches, but he tried. He tried. He tried. And when I don't know what he could have did. He could have kept his jab moving more, but Sanchez, he had the footwork. Sanchez could have stepped it up and tried to get him out of there. But that's why people don't like watching the Cubans, especially at heavyweight. Don't nobody want to see you fight like don't nobody want to see you fight like no lightweight. Honestly. Nobody want to see you fight like no lightweight. People want to see you go for it. And if you're going to fight like that, then you got to close the deal. It's as simple as that. And if he's not going to close the deal, it's going to be hard for him in the politics of the heavyweight division to get the fights that he wants. They will freeze a Cuban out. It's going to be hard for him to get those fights, man. He's going to be fighting for interim. He's going to go through the Dillian White thing. He's going to go through the Dillian White thing. He can say whatever he want to say. He's going to go through the Dillian White thing. They got to tell him, man, you got to take a few more chances. And I understand, man, taking some chances in the heavyweight division, it's a risk. It's a risk. It's a humongous risk. It's a big risk, and you can get hurt. But you had an opponent in there yesterday. You had an opponent in there yesterday that was begging you to turn his power out. And you didn't. And I think if it was 12, it wouldn't have been no different. That's just my opinion. If it was 12 rounds, it wouldn't have been no difference. You know, but I mean, maybe they can't force, maybe he just programmed that way. You're going to have to hurt him. You're going to have to hurt him. And that's the God honest truth. You're going to have to bring fire out of him. With Sanchez last night, man, people said he's ready for a title. Probably is. Canelo came and said he's ready for a title within the next year. He probably is ready for a title. He just ain't excited. He just ain't exciting until you make him exciting. So, like I said before, he got the physical tools, and it's now or never because I know he ain't 29 years old. No, he ain't 29. Anybody that think he 29, damn, his days is long. But good fight. It's boring fight. Let me know what you girls and guys think. He won a unanimous decision. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request, all my social media links are in the description. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. I didn't tell you guys before. Happy New Year's, 2022. Want to make a financial donation. Appreciate everybody donating. Cash App, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link inscription. Cash App, Venmo, roll at the bottom screen inscription as well too. Best way to donate. Cash, thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and subscribe button, the bell icon button, hit all notifications. He won on all three scorecards, 100 to 89. Shout out to Christian Hammer, one time for the one time. Shout out to Frank Sanchez, one time for the one time. Peace.